must act, or they will continue to do it. Must act. Sir, I purchased these items. These are my receipt. You were here. You caused me to wait a long time. I am an unsatisfied customer. Are you saying you're not returning my money and I'm unsatisfied? He running out. He don't want to talk. He was the big boss dog when I asked for my money back. Excuse me, sir. I am asking you a professional question. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. A lot of health hazards, food under the instruments, disrespectful management, uncourteous to customers.
We don't do videos, ma'am. We don't do videos.
Y'all not doing videos. I'm videoing what's occurring with my transaction. I have every right to do that. I need to know why you all are refusing to refund my money.
You didn't say you went outside.
I went outside. I tasted it. It tastes funny.
You do that. You should have tasted
it. It tastes funny. And no, y'all don't have any signs. Okay, but there are no signs that say you must taste
you can't record
or it's no refund.
You ain't no refund because you took your food outside.
No signs that say you must taste. No contracts that say you must taste before you go out of the place or we will not return your money. Really? Okay. She said that's their rule that she's making up. Okay. So the reason I want my money back is because I tasted it. Is because I tasted it. Not only did I have to wait an unreasonable amount of time, I asked for a courtesy pie to see if you all would have any kind of courtesy towards your customer after you had me waiting that long. Okay, the receipt tells the time. The receipt tells the time. The receipt tells the time on how long it took for this order. And how long did I leave?
You left.
The time frame is on the receipt.
Okay, so if you walked
out. How long was it when I went out? Did I walk right out and come back in? I'm not arguing. I'm asking you all what you are doing. Exactly. It was a simple situation. Just refund my money. What walking out has to do with anything? It's the same product you gave me. And I'm unsatisfied. The main thing I bought the 8, was because that's really what I wanted. And they taste funny. You asked me the reason why I want a refund. I'm unsatisfied with my purchase, how long it took me, all of that. The complete lack and incompetence of service here. That is the reason, and that's a legitimate reason.
I pay for one. I ain't tripping with these people like no, this stuff is too a new year, a new blessed day. It just don't make sense. It just don't make sense.
It really don't. As much money as this place charges for the crap we get in exchange, it doesn't make sense to act like you're not making money off of your customers. And it's corporately funded. That part. And it's corporately funded by the government. That's the part y'all are not aware of.
$50 more with that. It's her total was $550.
Thank you, ma'am, for handling the matter just diplomatically.
50 cents.
Really don't know.
No, eso, con las moscas.
You don't want to give it to me? What's going
Give her
on?
her money. Yeah. Okay.
Wow, you terrible. You should not be no manager.
You lucky.
Hey.
I'm lucky about what? I'm lucky about what? You're only showing that you're incompetent. You're only showing that you're incompetent. I'm not being aggressive. I'm not being disrespectful. So just stop.
I'm gonna ask you one more time, leave.
Oh, you ain't asking me no one more time. I'm leaving because it's time for me to leave. I got what I wanted. You don't know who they missing. Bet you gonna give me my money. How you gonna tell me now you ain't gonna give me my money? He ain't wanna tell me that on camera. Why the bitch nigga didn't wanna tell me that on camera? Y'all, I'm telling y'all, people be doing stuff. They be doing stuff to y'all because y'all let them do it. And you do not have to be aggressive. You notice he couldn't call the police on me, which is what he probably normally do. But I had it on camera that I was being respectful and requesting my money. And requesting a legitimate reason on the camera of why. And she gonna talk about, we don't do recording. Bitch, you don't have to do no recording. I'm recording. Know what the fuck she talking about? We don't do no recording. And I'ma tell you this my last time, he said, as I'm leaving the building, like he really done something. Bitch nigga, you clammed up, ho. As I'm leaving the building, I'ma tell you now, you better do this and you better do that. I can handle you. Trust me, if you touch me, you still don't have no right to trespass me because I asked for my money back. Now you finna violate me another kind of way. Bitch. You don't have no right to discriminate against me because I asked for my money back. She ended it. And she mad because I said it on the camera. Bitch, you incompetent. And them old raggedy ass glasses she had on her motherfucking eye with one leg. It's evidence of that. She incompetent and care for herself. Incompetent. Incompetent ass bitch. And the incompetence of that whole staff is deplorable. All that money they charge people for that stuff and then come hand you know any old thing. She got the dumbass employees in the back there. She was call herself schooling them, the one that gave me my money back. I knew she was the head anyway. That was a decoy. He wasn't nothing but a decoy. She was the head. I already knew because she was the one telling them what to do. But she's standing around using her road dogs. Her peon ass in the game of chess, she was using them motherfucking rooks. They got a position title, but they ain't shit. You ain't got no power or no authority to do nothing. That's how they be playing games with y'all on these motherfucking jobs. You ain't got no power to help a customer and aid a customer that's in need of for you to rectify an error you made, having the customer to wait. And like I said, it's not a problem as long as you correct it. I didn't have it on camera when I said that to her at first. She apologized that they cooked up 4 motherfucking measly goddamn jalapenos trying to be thrifty. Cooking 4 at a time. That's a waste of grease. The grease is getting dirty. The grease is getting hot. The grease is getting scorched because it's on, but ain't shit in the motherfucker. That's why it tastes funny like that. Tastes like grease. And I returned that as soon as I came back. And he said, it's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it on the camera. Like he could tell me what I can determine is good enough for my money. Where they do that at? See, they got the people. You can't record. What? I'm recording, ain't I? I don't see no sign say I can't record. I don't see no sign say if you don't test your damn food before you leave out the door, we ain't giving no refunds. So you making up that rule on the spot in the public? Is this what we're doing at Burger King? I don't go to Burger King. I mentioned that in my broadcast the other day. Motherfucking trash ass motherfucking service. And then they want to charge you all that money and shit for that bullshit they got over there. Flame blown bullshit. Real talk. The fuck I'm paying you for? Welcome. Welcome. That's why I was nice and calm. That's why she thought she was slick. She gonna say, let her say what is the reason that she is returning the items. I said, my reason is that I am returning these items. One, because we wouldn't give you no pie. Yes, because you wouldn't compensate for your mistake. You're supposed to compensate for your mistake. Your waste of my time. I had to sit there and wait for them to recook 4 more motherfucking, they cooking motherfucking 4 jalapeno poppers, mini jalapeno, whatever they call them, mini bites. 4 of them bitches at a time. 4 motherfucking poppers at a time. Bitch, what kind of business establishment y'all got going on here? Crumb ass motherfucking establishment. What kind of crumb ass motherfucking establishment y'all got going on here? I won't know. Bitch ass motherfucking Burger King. Damn, I forgot what damn, oh, it's gonna be on my phone. It's gonna be on my cash app. Because I got the, she gave me the cash back. And, I got the receipt number and all of that on the camera. Because I'm not playing with these people, man. These people, man, they take money, man. People working hard every day, trying to take care of their family and stuff. Sometimes people ain't got time to cook and everything like that. They trying to run in there and get something quick, for to eat and stuff like that. And in exchange for their money and patronizing your business, they could have picked all these other restaurants. And so, but in exchange for patronizing your business out of all the motherfucking restaurants they could have chose, this is the appreciation a customer get by not only you ain't even cooked no whole full motherfucking meal, but it took you forever to give me some jalapeno poppers and a motherfucking rodeo burger. No. No thank you. No thank you. I'm not beat for that. I sit up and wait at Jack in the Box, the Jack in the Box that I go to, and if I go order something, and I know that I go to that location because I know it's gonna be fresh, I patiently wait, and they bring me out a fresh item. And if they error, I don't even have to ask them. They always put something in the bag extra. I don't even have to ask. That part. And one day the lady asked me, would you like a pie for your inconvenience? And it was a slight inconvenience. Not even all that waiting long time like they did. They just forgot to put a damn tomato on there. She went right in, come right back out. That wasn't even no big inconvenience. She offered me a pie for that. Like you gonna go out of business for attending to your customers. Bitch ass. That don't make no sense. And people need to stop accepting that. That's why I put this on broadcast. That's the reason. It wasn't to broadcast negativity, okay? It was my purpose for broadcasting this is to let people know that you must stand up. This is, I think, second time that I have this has happened many times, okay? Because this is how I handle myself all the time. I just started deeming it necessary to broadcast it, but I got plenty of videos they don't let me upload. I got plenty of videos of incidents with people. They'll talk shit to you off camera. They'll do all of that, put you out the store, trespass you for no reason, for asking having a legitimate complaint, all that. They did me like that at the Walmart the other day. And they didn't give a fuck about the camera. That's how bold they is. Okay? So this what, the fourth time on camera that I done showed y'all. How people, how you handle these type of bitch motherfuckers. I don't curse them. I don't create no dishonor on my part. That way they cannot, like if I would have followed him into the other store, he could have made pretend like I was harassing him. So I asked him a question, he ignored me. That was all the evidence that I need of his behavior, okay? Went back into the store where the issue was, because he trying to divert me. Went back to where I left their merchandise in the store. So I have a reason to come back in there because I want my money. I left you your merchandise. You cannot have both. You cannot have both. I done already left it in here. When I left out, I left it in your possession by law. Okay? Love yourself. You gotta love yourself. Somebody wrote graffiti on I should have showed y'all that. But that's a message from on high. You gotta love yourself enough to not allow people to treat you any kind of way in exchange for your money. That's like saying you paying to be abused. What? It's not like that. It is. That's exactly what's happening. It's not like. Why would you pay for somebody to bruise you? And when I have situations like that, I will definitely record because it's not fair to me if I go to this store for convenience of it's where, like, in the flow of where I travel every day, for example, that particular place is not nowhere I would need to return to or would want to return to, of course. But it's people that keep going back to stores that abuse them. And when they're making exchanges with their money. And if they make any kind of complaint or ask request for a refund, they do stuff like that. No refund, can't do this, can't do that. When I already know Burger King don't have no refund policy. So you pulling this shit out your ass of force me to purchase from your establishment. That's by force. If I say I do not want this shit, I really don't have to have a reason, but I gave you a reason. I don't want it. I am returning it. It's crappy. Y'all providing crappy services. I don't want no parts of it. I do not want to patronize in this business. Period. Establishment. That's why. Now give me my money. Now, I didn't say, now give me my money. But what I did say, because you shouldn't verbalize it that way. You should only act in a manner that they understand that if they don't, there will be some consequences. And me filming it, I let them know. When I was penning the scene to show evidence, they knew I was gathering. That bitch, she knew I was gathering evidence. The light-skinned bitch. That's why I say I don't do light-skinned people. Sneaky ass bitch smiling in my face and then want to sit to the side like she ain't the one that's in charge of all of this bullshit going down. Sorry, bitch. And then they'll say, okay, now come on. I'm coming on. You need to corral your apes you got over there, your monkeys, your flying monkeys. And I tried to be respectful. I said, I thank you for handling this matter diplomatically. I ain't say you better had or no shit like that. And she pretending she taking it out of her money, and all she gonna do is deduct it later on the book. Eat that shit. You think it's fresh? Eat it, bitch. Eat it. You eat it. See, normally throw the shit at them and talk shit, and then they get put in jail. That's what they wanted. That's what they thought was going to, okay? But now, baby, you got the wrong bitch. You got the right one, too. You got the right one and the wrong one for that. Yes, you do.
because I'm going to remain in honor, and I'm going to capture all this shit on camera, and then I'm going to report your ass. That's why they didn't realize long as you had me sitting up here waiting on my motherfucking food, I'm sitting there looking at all the shit. That while she back there telling the people, okay, how many minutes you supposed to wash your hands? How long the people been working there and they don't know how many minutes they supposed to wash their hands? Sorry, bitch. And then she talking to the manager. And the manager didn't know. The one that claimed she was the 4-eyed one with the half leg missing. She didn't even know none of the questions that she was asking her. And how many minutes supposed to be before you drop that in that grease and do this and do that? And how many minutes is supposed to be? She didn't know nothing. Okay? And so the bright skinned lady told them she had her hand on her hip, talking to them like she their mama. And she said, they gonna ask y'all this. Y'all need to know this. They gonna ask y'all that. Well, why haven't you trained them already? You gonna wait until y'all about to get an inspection before you try to do a rush job on the training you should have been done. Miss, please. Fired. Fire the shit out that bitch. I would. Both of them raggedy hoes. All three of them. Incompetent in the motherfucker. The three of them together couldn't come up with a plausible solution. She sent her flying apes to discourage me from asking for a refund. But I held fast. And the way I looked at it is that if I said, like I said, you said I went outside. Okay, how long was it you claiming that I went outside? Because the receipt gonna tell it all now. And then I took the camera. When I took went and got the camera, that's gonna show all the time. It's not gonna reflect. Even they cameras gonna show I left out and came right back in. That's why I said it on the camera, and she ain't say, no, you didn't. You went out for a long time. She ain't say that. I went right out and came right back in. And I said I had the stuff, one in my mouth. I tested it, test so oily, or like it tastes greasy. It tastes weird. And I was spitting it out. And he gonna say, ain't nothing wrong with that. It's just hot. It's just hot. Yeah, it was hot. But being hot ain't a problem. Why would being hot be a problem? That is irrelevant. It's nasty. It tastes funny. Tastes like what you call that? Like before they even put it in the grease. Like it wasn't kept like at right temperature or something. You know how when you freeze and unfreeze something, it don't be right. It be freezer burn. Yeah, somebody say freezer burn. Yeah, it be freezer burn sometimes. And then so cooking it fresh don't mean nothing if it was nasty before you put it in the grease. What's that got to do with anything? And that lady, she mad at me because she knew I got evidence of their incompetence on camera. And like I said, on camera, you behaving that way. All right now, cuz I could have did that. You could have did what? I wasn't belligerent. I wasn't disrespectful. You could have did what? Go and show yourself on camera. Show your incompetence. So exactly the reason why this is an issue. More than just nasty jalapeno poppers. It's more than nasty jalapeno poppers going on. It's some nasty ass jalapeno popping ass spirits over there. That's what that was revealing. It's some nasty ass jalapeno popping ass motherfucking mentalities. Squirrels up in in their own little world of thinking they running something at Burger King. Ooh, baby, no. Stop it. Y'all need to stop cut it. First of all, you're damn old to be still working at Burger King. That's a traditional job. Why is you over here working at Burger King? The young teenagers and you taking the damn jobs from the people, the young teenagers just getting started and stuff and need that damn job. You got your slouchy belly ass over there filling the position they supposed to be in college or something, trying to make a little come up, pay for their books and shit. You got your bitch ass over there filling the position, slouchy belly ass done had 30 kids, ain't made a come up yet. This bitch probably only working on a damn job because of welfare kicked her ass off finally. She mad than a motherfucker she had to work. See over there robbing them hoes blind. Guaranteed. Let me tell you something. And you can take this to the bank. Alright? Mark my words. That's what this means. Mark my motherfucking words. Anytime you see a person that guard dog over anything, they is the one that's stealing. My ex, he used to, man, you couldn't get close to me, all right, to take a motherfucking thing. He be on guard, you hear me? What you doing? What you need? She sleep. Go away, don't answer for nothing. You know, he be on guard. But only so he can steal the shit. No, he got plans on stealing some shit. No, go on, nigga. You know, I got plans for this right here. You breach this territory. I got this covered over here. Shit. You know, it don't be love like women be taking it. And that's because that's not love. If he loved me, he'll say, she a real giving person. She sleep right now. I know she would probably want to give this to this person. Let me do it on her behalf. Now that's love. Now that's love. I couldn't have done nothing but say thank you, baby. You know I would have helped them. You know, if they asking for some clothes or something, you know, food or something like that. I sell stuff, but I also I'm the what you need, nigga. You know, if you got the money, I want my money. If you ain't got the money, here you go. That's how I roll. Even when I sold refrigerators, people would call me for free refrigerators, and I give it to them. Sometimes, well, I always ask, why do you need? So I didn't always give it to them. Sometimes I'll ask them, how much money do you have? And if they say $35, I say, give me my $35. I want an exchange because I feel like probably that person probably was playing anyway, but they really did need a refrigerator. And so um, we going to make some kind of exchange somewhere in the middle. And that's fair. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You don't have to charge for things. Um, when you have abundance, okay? When you have more than enough, okay? You don't have to do that. If you're blessed with a lot of knowledge, buy some, sell some. I mean, sell some, give some. Give some, sell some. If you have in a gift of art, okay, I'll tell you why giving is the same as um, getting paid. Giving is the same as getting paid. That is the remedy. That is the way to get paid. I'm finna start doing a lot of broadcasts about remedy because people don't understand what remedy is. You can't have nothing to give if you don't got nothing. Okay? Um, this is the reason why a lot of big gurus never teach you to give because they don't have anything. They're trying to get something from you. They're trying to deceive you into thinking they have something of value that you need to purchase. This is why the dumbass gurus who have taught the dummies who followed them that you won't get no respect if you don't sell your products. Okay? That's the lie that's been told. People won't respect it if they didn't pay for it. Shit, they paid for it after sitting up there all that time listening to you lecture them. Shit, that is a payment in time. What do? Pay attention. I paid you already. I'm listening to your motherfucking ass. I could have listened to somebody else. I could have gave my time, energy, attention to value or accreditation. You give a person credit when you took the time to listen to them. You had to have. That's why people will say, oh, don't listen to them. It ain't worth it. You see? It goes both ways. You know how people say, oh, don't listen to them. Don't engage. It ain't worth it. Don't engage. It ain't worth it. You know? That's because they're saying there's no value in paying attention or contributing energy into that thing because you're not going to get anything beneficial back. Okay? So thinking that giving something that you won't get anything back is ludicrous. It's ludicrous. I can't give enough. I'm always getting something. I have to give. I'm just so blessed that I have to give. I live to give. I literally live to give. I don't know who all was on the broadcast the other day and they heard the mechanic say, he was talking about that bed. He was looking at that nice ass pillow top bed I had on the top of my car. Y'all don't see that. I'll be hustling. I'll be hustling, you understand? And I had seen the bed. I was like, oh, that's a nice bed. threw that bitch on top. So he was looking at it. He was giving a strong eye to it. He claimed he was looking at it to see, was it tied down good? But I seen another kind of look. But that's how I get my customers. Sometimes I sell that shit, get it, sell it like pull up in a grocery store. I already know somebody gonna be like, "Where you going with that? You moving?" That's just a way, a question that they asking because they really interested in buying it. Okay, I learned that. Um, so um, or they know somebody, so they'll buy it right there off of my truck, right there in the parking lot at the grocery store. I done had people flag me down at the light. Yeah. Hey, what you doing with that bed? I need a bed. What you doing with them bed rails? Cause I be advertising. It looked like I just got it up there, but I don't just got it up there. I got it as if it's on display for sale. That way, I don't got to take that shit to my shop, cause I'm selling it as soon as I get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm turning it over, and so he was looking at it, but he didn't, bite. He trying to make some money off of me. Okay, cool. So, but we could have made it a little exchange, you dig? We could have did a little horse trade. I do that too. Uh, and uh, somebody else bought the bed. Somebody else bought the bed. Um, and so it's gone now. But I said all that to see it is. Even in that, I didn't even sell the bed. I pretty much gave it away. But I just, did a little, like I said, give me something for it type of situation. Because my blessing is in the fact that um, I got it. That's all. I'm blessed to have it. And you may say, well, how can you value um, uh, used bed more than having like a lot of money in the bank or whatever? Because people don't need money in the bank. They need a bed to sleep on and lay on to rest. They need a bed. I concern myself with that. Everybody need a bed to lay on, to have um, lay and um, lay down and think, rest yourself. And so if you well rested, you have a nice clean bed to sleep on. When I was in the store in the shelter, they gave you one bed, one twin size bed. And I had my own bed covers and everything, so I kept my bed covers real clean and smelling good and fresh to keep my mind out of a state of depression. You have to have at least where you lay your head to be clean and peaceful, and that's your solitude. That's your um, um, place of refuge. Okay, it's your bed where you lay your head at. Back in the day, they used to have a saying that go, uh, Don't shit where you lay your head at. Don't don't even if like if you committing some kind of crime or you doing something wrong, don't do it where you live at. Don't do that shit at right close to your home and your family. This is why you see the movies where the mob bosses or big drug dealers and stuff, they wives be over here in a la la land, living a beautiful fantasy. That's TV, but I'm just saying it's depicting the line drawn between what they consider as their good life that they are doing this for, and here's the bad life over here. They want to hide that from and keep that from their family. So, in that regard, that's good. But it never works out because if you're living two different lifestyles, it's gonna all eventually the lines gonna become blurred. Okay? And see, that's what's happening at these establishments. A lot of people are giving them the right to disrespect them. And now the lines have become blurred to the point where they don't even know what they really allowed to do, or is the people just allowing them to do it. That's why people need to stand up and stop allowing people to do this, because the line is getting blurred. You wondering why when people run around here talking about um you don't have jurisdiction over me, and you talking about they crazy, but you crazy for sitting up here running around thinking everybody got jurisdiction over you. You stupid too. That's even worse. At least they waking up and realize, oh, wait a minute, it's some bullshit going on. You ain't even woke up to know that they don't have juice. That even though as silly as that person is with how they going about it, they all right. They all right now. These motherfuckers don't have no jurisdiction over them. And they are not wrong for saying so. You wrong for not standing up for your own damn self. Oh, Uncle Tom, man, shit. Thanks for the light. Welcome. 1-3-3-3-3 on the clock. I had to go live right quick. I couldn't even waste no time trying to figure out, to put no fancy title and all that kind of shit on there. I had to go live. This is what's going down at Burger King. Wow. Burger King, they doing the most at Burger King. They must think they really is sovereign over there, 'cause they got the word king in the title of the business. They must really think they motherfucking got a motherfucking kingdom over there. What? We contract with these hoes every day. You contract with them to treat you like that for your money when people keep coming there. If people boycott their ass, they'll act. You'll put some act right up in that bitch. People got. We need to bring back the day of the boycott. Everybody want to do a motherfucking process. Don't nobody want to advocate for nothing. Scary bitches. Scary bitches. Everybody want to do a motherfucking process. But these scary bitches, God bless me. God bless me. Yeah, that's let me know. I just need to go and get off of that. I handle these hoes like I need to. Handle these hoes like I need to, bitch. Cause this motherfucker thinks it's a game. Okay? And what I mean by this motherfucker, I mean the energy that is adversarial. That is the this motherfucker. Okay. The energy that is contrary to harmony. That is the motherfucker. It's a motherfucker. It tried to fuck the mother. I wrote a song called Funk Be the Mother. Funk be the mother. Yeah, funk be the mother. Funk be the mother mean um, funk is the origin of rock. And you might ask me, what do rock music got to do? That seemed like I went to a whole nother topic, but I'm not. I'm on the same shit. I'm just on a different note. Hey, 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 hey. Walk with me, talk with me, tell me what's on your mind. Oh yeah, I'm talking about the same thing. I'm just, I switch keys on. Okay, I switch keys because that key was off. You know, now people say, "Ooh, you off key." Mm-mm. That key was off. The blessings of the Lord been going on all day, so that key was off. So I am readjusting. You know how they tune. A lot of y'all don't know nothing about this because y'all don't. We don't even have no piano tuners no more. You know, people used to get paid for tuning pianos. Make sure your piano's on key and stuff. Repairing them. Make sure it sound right. Keep it. And they also get paid for maintenance to make sure it stay tuned. The pitch on it is right and so forth, and calibrate it for you and everything. Some people even teach you how to calibrate your own machine if they sold you a really expensive grand piano or something like that, and you're a composer. Sometimes you if you paid that much money for a piano or you got it on what they call it on notes, um, payments and installments, and they brought it to you, they will offer, maintenance on it while it's in your care, till you pay it off, and then they'll offer, aftercare after you've paid it off and it's your property. Then you can get like an insurance type of aftercare. All right, and it all consists of maintaining the value of that instrument. So they would sometimes when especially if it was a mom and pop, and they coming out and they represent they machines. These is they brand, and so they come out and they tell you how to tune it, and the special features that it has on it to self-tune, to do it yourself, not have to, that may be they pride and joy that they created an instrument that could be, you can easily tune it yourself, you know. And so in that regard, um, the evolution of instruments has gotten to a point where you have the keyboard that doesn't have to be tuned really. It doesn't ever get off a tune. And then if it does, it costs so much to fix it, you might as well just, you could just go buy you another one. And so it kind of eludes the value that um, is placed in those instruments that a lot of people took time, and the quality of, you know, how how well, like they used to have Formica on the keys, and then it progressed, and you have ivory keys, you got your wooden keys, you got all of these um, different degrees of quality. But the point is, the people who was making it, that was their whole intent, was to create something that lasted into the infinities of time. The quality of it. Not just that one instrument, but the quality of it. The harem of people, speaking well of their brand. Back in the day, people would cringe at having to uh, uh, um, have bad media about their business. They would let people know, you cannot represent me like this. You cannot. You cannot. You cannot mess up my name. And so, uh, Burger King is trash. Burger King is the Walmart of restaurants, of fast food restaurants. That's where you go to get all the ghetto ass activity. Burger King and McDonald's. McDonald's, they throw soda waters at. They learn each other to throw soda waters at people when they get mad at them. They'll throw soda water inside your car, try to mess up your phone, because a lot of people be trying to film. And so they done got known for throwing soda waters on people's phones. Yep. And people let them get away. And all they do is complain about that they did it instead of suing the shit out there. Call corporate on them, report them. Report them to um, F- FTC, um, Fair Trade Commission. That's who you report them to. They're not dealing um, with integrity with the public. That's not allowed. That is not allowed. Call the tax commission on them. They withholding. That was withholding. You can't do that. Who gave you the authority to withhold something? You cannot do that. And then she trading she trading under she trading under false pretenses because I didn't she gave me cash back, but she did not document that. That's illegal. Okay? I gave her a card. I made a purchase. She did not return that purchase on that card. Okay? That is illegal. How she transacted that was illegal. Okay? Because she was not supposed to reach in her personal pocket and commingle funds with the business. Okay? That's why that was illegal. Of course, me myself, I don't care where she got my money from, long as she returned my motherfucking money. Yeah, did. But I'm speaking from a tax perspective and based upon the law, okay, concerning business activity, okay, that is an issue. Because one thing you got to know and understand, please understand, it's called um, constructive action, all right? Constructive action. Also, combined with that is she got a potential uh, uh um she's posing a potential issue because okay, the other day we talked about deduction reasonable deduction. And what reasonable deduction is that, okay, you know how people say, well, you did this over and over again, so it'll be safe to say that you might do it again. That's a reasonable deduction, okay? Now, it don't mean that you will do it again, but it's not unreasonable for me to think that you may and to govern myself according to the fact that you may, all right, do it again. Because of the fact that you've already done, not just to be suspicious of you, okay, but because of your previous actions predicated concerning this matter, right? Predicated meaning you done got a pattern going, okay? You predicated meaning now you got a pattern going, baby. All right, that's predictable, okay, and it's predicated upon this um, type of action in kind. All right, when I say type, I mean the kind of action you're doing is what's creating the mistrust. Okay, a lot of people want to talk about trust, but we need to discuss the mistrust. Okay, the distrust, the all of them. Okay, um, because you can only the only reason why you allow somebody to treat you fucked up is because either you in deep in your heart you feel you deserve it, or you feel uh, helpless and hopeless is which what they want you how that's the purpose of them doing that. Okay, so that's not out of the ordinary that you feel if you do feel helpless or hopeless. If you are a person that claim you know your rights, you woke and this and that, then it doesn't make sense to argue with anyone. Okay? And just like I told her, she said, we not going to argue in this and that. No, ma'am, we not doing no arguing at all. Oh, no. I just want to be clear that I asked for a refund and you are refusing my refund, and um, your management is claiming that uh, she is refusing to refund my money, and she's making claims that um, you all have some type of imaginary policy that prevents her from returning my money. And so I want to get a record of that. Okay. And I don't have to argue about a motherfucking thing when it comes to my money. I'm not going to. Uh, that part. Um, for that very reason, I am getting the documentation to take further action based upon my investigation of this incident. Okay? Because it is not an accident, it is an incident that needs to be recorded and documented. Um, how you're handling your business activities in the public. Okay? And I don't care if y'all was in here cussing up a storm and somebody over there cleaning the grease. Okay? I don't give a fuck what the bitch had to say, why she was cleaning the grease. I'm looking at you compliant because you cleaning the grease. That part. A lot of people focus on somebody just being nice to you while they fuck you. That's not a good, and then you'll leave them a good review. Because they was nice to you while they handed you that trash in a bag. And you'll leave a fucking good review for that. Why, nigga, why? Now, you gonna let them make it when they slapped your burger together. But if you 2 cents short, they looking at you crazy for you to dig off in your seat of your car or something, come up with that 2 cents. Real talk now. Who ain't been through that? Who ain't been charged up before for not having enough money by a store that was half-ass doing whatever it was they were supposed to have been doing, what they provide. You go in there, you really buying something else because they ain't even have what you went in there for. That part. I hear somebody laughing her ass off. Real talk now. They ain't even had that. I came in here for Arizona. Motherfucking Arizona tea with the lemon on it. And then a motherfucker get in there and have to do an alternate flavor and shit, cause you got all this bullshit on the counter collecting dust that ain't nobody buying. I think they do that shit on purpose so they can claim losses. Cause that's all it is a loss. Why is you buying shit that ain't nobody is purchasing out of your motherfucking store? All this stuff there shit over here. That's what I be saying. See, I go in a store and go get this my flavor right here. And I go in it. See, it say with lemon. It don't say lemonade. It say tea with lemon. And it's very refreshing. I love this. This is my favorite. Look, y'all, see that signature on that motherfucker? You see that signature, huh? Can y'all see the signature? Mm-hmm. But anyway, it's but anyway, this is my drink right here, and I like the raspberry. And they'll have all them bullshit ass flavors that ain't nobody really buying, and you only buy it because it's an alternate to the fact that they didn't have this kind, the good kinds, the good flavors. And you buy all the other, and I think the companies is paying them to try to push them other nasty ass flavors because ain't nobody buying it on their own. So they'll not have the good kind. So you'll be like, okay, well, and then I'll pick the they'll either have the Arizona ginseng with honey. That's my kickback like alternate. And it's a kickback alternate because I love that flavor, but not all the time because of the ginseng has a little nip to it. The ginseng it has a little bitter nip to that it leaves on your tongue. So I don't I love that, especially when it's real hot. That ginseng with honey, and but I get this one almost every day, 3, 4, 5 of these a day, and or um, the raspberry flavor, and they'll have all these other citrus. This and that. That citrus all right, but it's too much. It's just too much. It's just too much. And so they try to push this stuff. Um, I just don't believe citrus belong in a tea. They're just doing too much. Make another type of drink, like a Snapple. You know, when you're getting into your citrus drinks, that's not a tea. Don't do that. You know, when you're getting into those type of antioxidants, stuff like that, you already got your raspberry flavor. All right, cut this shit off. Give us some uh, uh, well, they got the green tea with honey. Good. Cut the shit off. You know, or you try giving us something with some real cinnamon in it. Ginger. Something like that in the tea. Give it a little aromatherapy. The the smell. Okay, that when you pour it, you have those stimulants, aroma stimulants when you drink it, and then it'll be because these are very addictive. That's why I drink these. I use not addictive, but because that's a negative. People have a negative connotation to addicted. That's why I wrote that song, Addicted. Because people need to understand that an addiction You can have a good addiction, all right? You can have an addiction. Look at this, say real brew. You can have an addiction to you can have an addiction to anything. You can have an addiction to giving too much clout to something that really don't even deserve your praise to a point that you done lost your way as to what really deserves clout in your mind. What really deserves to be vetted as being true or not true. That's what I mean by clout. Right or wrong or important or not important, you know. Some people are like, what is she talking about? That's not important. Are you serious? Wow. How old are you? Since when is how somebody treating you when you spend your money not important? This is a very important topic, I might say. People need to stop accepting people disrespecting their paper. That bitch held my money on that card and on me back cash, which was not the same form of exchange that I made with her. That's why this conversation is important. Okay? You need people that's out here talking about 9A trust. You need to understand and be very clear that when you said you wanted a trust, okay, you make sure you check the books and you find out what your requirements is for uh, handling that trust, because the people are in a trust. The people in the public, when you do business, okay, this is what I'm establishing an understanding that those people at that establishment, that's why I took a picture of all the signs. Look at the video. I took a picture of all the signs. I made sure I went around the room real slow. Took a picture of all the signs. And she said, they always said, don't film, stop filming, you can't film, we're not filming. I say, y'all not filming. But I am, because I have a right to film, because I am documenting evidence of this transaction. You all are refusing to refund my money. All of that by them saying they're not filming. What that is, it's like a declaration that by law, I can't film you if you don't film me. Okay? That's what they riding on. Because all the crash dummies are listening to all the crash dummies. Please know that. In all arenas of crash dummery, everybody's listening to everybody. And they stupid. The first one who said it was stupid because they stole it from somebody else instead of giving that person the proper credit for it so the person can go to the source and get an understanding of what was being said. They just tried to make up an understanding themselves. And the story just got it real elaborate, like the game of gossip. Okay, this there got real elaborate. That you cannot film somebody. Since when? Anytime you are doing something unlawful, the law say I have a right as a citizen to document it. That's what the news is. What the fuck you think the news is? What it says is I don't have the person don't have a right to be distributed uh, in commerce for the use of commerce. Okay? And it's not being distributed for the use of commerce, it's being distributed for the purposes of commerce, permissible purposes of commerce as a bit bad business practice publication and notification to the public. Okay? And I have every right to do that. Because I am a witness. People don't understand that's in this um, space of learning about documents. Y'all learning how to be grown, you know. Y'all just learning. But I say you just learning because you're so focused on the documents. You forgot about the documentation. Remember you heard that here first. You're so focused on the document, you lost way of understanding the importance of the documentation. That's domino dominion. That's domino dominion. Domino dominion means you can't just play your hand. You so busy playing your hand, you forgot it's out of uh uh um um out of what I want to say. 28 dominoes, right? Out of 28 dominoes, and you got 9 in your hand, and it's 18 left, right? Out of 28 dominoes, you got 9 in your hand, is 18 left. You got to play all 8, and 18, 19 left. You got to play all of them. All of them, all 19. You got 9 in your hand, you got to play all 19. Is your 9 against 19. It's not going to ever be your 9 against 9. That's how people lose. Losing way of the fundamentals of the game. Losing way of fundamentals of the game. First and foremost, there are 28 bones in the pack. You only got 9 issued to you. It's still 19 left. Please understand that. It's 19 left. I was mistaken when I said 18. It's 19 left. You got 9. 2 other people can get 9. And that will leave 1 to, um, what they call hanging in the balance, because everything is governed by the one. You're not ever supposed to forget that that one is over there. And that if your partner, your opponent don't play it, it's got to be in the pack. It's still there. You got to play it too. You got to play the fact that it's over there. You got to play on that, leverage that. It's called leveraging. Okay, you got to leverage that fact. Weigh it out, weigh it in, however you want to call it. It's called leveraging. Okay? That's what leveraging is. You can call it what you want, but that's what leveraging is, in fact. Okay? No. I'm trying to get my situation ready right here because I feel the spirit to pull out my dominoes for y'all today. Hallelujah. Thank you. Thank you, Lord. Thank you for the light. Oh, wait a minute. I ain't getting no. Oh, I got comments every which way, and I ain't said nothing about the comments. Oh, my goodness. I'm so sorry, babies. I love you. Appreciate your comments. Oh, my goodness. Somebody said, oh, no. Oh, they must have seen what happened. Okay. Alma want to be friends. Okay. Who is Alma? Okay. Flacco said, Alma want to be friends. Okay. Um, the light said, hi. The scary light. That's why would you want to be what is a scary light? I got a question for you, scary light. What is a scary light? Hmm? Why would somebody be scared of the light? Unless it's blinding. Hold on. Okay, ready for raw. Okay. It's not that deep. Oh, okay. It's New Year's, let it go. Okay. Hi, Glacier. Okay, that's why the Spirit had me to tell him how important it is. Okay. I didn't even see that comment, but the Spirit felt you, buddy. Yes, indeed. Look how that worked out. It's not that deep, he said. Ready for raw. You ain't ready for shit. We finna pin this message. He said, ready raw. He ready for raw, but it's not that deep. Wow. Stop arguing. Just don't go back. It's Burger King. What do you expect? Now, this is the dude that said he was ready for Raw. Okay? These people. No, okay, this is Brianna. Brianna said these people don't get paid enough for this. Okay, so she's sounds like she's taking up for the people at the place. Okay, and all right, who said this? Or is this for views? See there, I didn't even see any of the comments. That's why the Holy Spirit had me to say that. Um, I already addressed that. That's right there. That right there. Somebody gave me a thumbs up. That right there. Yeah, he understand. That's a G right there, George. George is a G. He understand what it's about. Girls, stop arguing. Who's arguing? Dally. Dally, somebody who don't even know. We can't even know what they name is or what the hell it is. She dilly dallying online. Bless her heart. Harassing a worker. Pathetic. You got food and want more? Yes. It's New Year's change. That's ready for raw. Oh, Dilly Dally said, true Brianna. Yeah, yeah, change. I don't know they talking to each other. No need to argue with Burger King workers. Okay. For real, you should not do that. Oh, really? I'm gonna listen to you. Who are you? Wait a minute. Wait a minute, bitch. Who you is? They don't get paid enough for this. Are you serious? Leave that was low behavior on your part. I'm listening to people that said whose name is Ready for Raw and Dilly Dally, Dally's Z8M. Is that what I'm doing now? I'm taking advice from trolls. Is that what we're doing at this? Is that what they thought we was doing? They said clean my car. I did today. I did. I absolutely did. Um. So they give. I'm assuming that they thinking I'm taking advice. Did I say that? I mean, did I happen to leave some type of description on the video that said I was taking advice from people who um is in disguise in somebody else's in some ridiculous name? Did I? I'm sorry. I didn't recall disclosing that I was taking any advice from peons. I didn't. I thought I specifically said, I'm going to tell you how you come for me, baby. You absolutely don't. Now, you need to clean your car because the wheels you driving on is raggedy, dirty, filthy, pretend, uh, ain't full of a fake ass pretense that you was ready for raw. Oh, you don't know about raw, baby. You come to the right place, honey. You come to the right place. That's why you that's why you left your insults, but you don't got no facts. Bless your heart. Drunk. I'm getting drunk off of Arizona tea. Bless your heart. Bless your heart. Bless your heart. Bless your heart. You doing the best. All you doing is leaving evidence of how the hunkies get down. That's all you doing. We had discussions about people like you. Oh, you strolled up in the right broadcast, baby. All y'all did was leave evidence of how the hunkies get down. hmm The hunkies is the bad words for the low life ass white people. Just like y'all got nigga for us, I call y'all niggas. But the other black people call y'all hunkies, white trash, stuff like that. All that go. So, however you want to say it, it's still we discussing the same kind of people. Yeah, we still discuss. Thank you for leaving evidence. I really do appreciate y'all for leaving all the evidence against you. Yes, stop looking for trouble. It said. It said. I said. That wasn't even to be malicious. It just came out like that. Oh, wow. Natural. 10107 on the clock. Hmm. Let's see what other kind of troll activity they got to say. Do we listen to trolls? Mm, exactly, daily. Looks like a chimpanzee. Oh, yes. Might look like one. But I'm a gorilla. I'm a gorilla. I look like a chimpanzee, but I'm a gorilla. I'm not to be fucked with. You don't want to fuck with a chimpanzee either. A chimpanzee run your ass raggedy. Drag your ass all over the place. Just dragging you all up in the tree and shit. And slinging your ass around. You'll be scared, you little punk bitch ass. That's why you got a troll name. You and this bitch you come with. Girl, this is too much, ain't it? This is for grown folks. You seen this bitch nigga said he was ready for Raw? He said dumb behavior. Because who said, yeah, you right. Y'all got some dumb behavior. And brought y'all bitch ass over here and think you ready for this. You ain't ready for this. You ready for this? This elder is not respectful. I'm supposed to listen to y'all. That's how I be respectful. Bitch, please. Get your motherfucking ass. No minors is allowed over here. Okay? That's if you don't know that this is a real channel, then that means that you don't belong over here. That's all that means, babe. You don't fit in. We don't even have to unwelcome you. You unwelcome yourself. Okay? Thank you for exiting stage left with all the Beyonce fans to the left, to the left. Okay? Thank you. Thank you, darling. Thank you for leaving all this evidence against you. Just miserable. You are miserable. Bless your heart. Seems like you ate good and want free food. Is that what it seemed like? Oh, when I brought the whole bag back? Wow. Wow. Is that what happened? Okay. All right. She was just wanting free food. Okay. All right. And exactly. Okay, that's a racist comment for sure, Tashana. Okay, exactly. I feel bad for the bird. Oh, okay, good for you, sweetie. All narcissists should feel bad because they ain't shit. And they want to try to make the public think they have empathy. But they heartless. They actually heartless if you watch them. If she has so much empathy for the lady, but she didn't have any for me, where is the balance in that? Ah! Oh, where's the justice in that? Oh, bless her heart. Trash, trash, trash. You trash. If you trash and you know it, clap your hands. If you trash and you know it, make another comment. That don't make sense. If you trash and you know it, then your comments really show it. If you trash and you know it, make a comment. If you trash and you know it, make a comment. Let me see. Ready, Raw? You ready for Raw? Yes, you too. Nobody cares about the grease. Overpriced food that tastes like yesterday. It's a policy. Where the fuck is the food you ate? I didn't eat nothing. It was on the counter, you dummy. Now that you got out, please let it go. Happy New Year's. Shut the fuck up. Um, Trash Your Hunter Battle said that. George Washington, true. Simple meal, hella problems, right? You didn't have to accept your broker. Should have got refund, bruh. I did ask for a refund. What are you talking about? Uh, Ta- Tashana Battle said something and then took it out. She knew she wasn't saying shit. And at home, then you just want free shit, giving workers a hard time, and about to get a Dewey, wow, job boy want cry wolf. Are you eating at Burger King? You ordered the one menu and having a bad time. May the God be the glory. Wow. Hi. Hi. Uh. Mm-mm-mm. Wow. Now, I'm just going through. Somebody said Habibi. I don't know what that means. And Hamoud Habib. Oh, that's witchcraft. Hamoud Habib. They trying to do witchcraft and shit like that. So, um, you ordered the one menu and having a bad time. May the God be the glory. Okay, all right. I'm not having a hard time. What are you talking about? I don't know. Yes, may God be the glory. May your God, whoever he is, bleeding on his cross, may he be glorified in y'all behavior. Um, Out of all of the comments that I was trying to see if it was anybody in there that had sense enough to um, be able to weigh out. This is why you could never get a jury out of this kind of group of people. These people will hang you for stealing a piece of bubble gum. And these is the type of people that they they not even people, they things. They like robots. They inhuman. They they the lowest vibration of what you could even categorize as a human being. They Neanderthals. The Neanderthals have real large um, forelobes. They have real big heads. When they born, their head be bigger than their body. And um, the reason for that is because they have like an inflated, um, it's deformed. Their frontal lobes, their This is why people started trying to make people think that the power is in the pineal, in the big heads. But there's no power in having a big head. People that have a big head are retarded. I mean, um, they fundamentally, um, they're not even retarded. They can't learn. A retarded person is a person like me that's slow. But these type of people are, um, it's nothing you can, it's nothing that can heal them. This is the reason why the black women that had um, albinos would give them away or sacrifice, kill them, start over. You have to do a do-over. You just can't keep creating monsters. And the white people mad at us for doing that. Um, but y'all are showing the proof by your behavior of even when you think you judging something going on between black people, right? That's what you think. Oh yeah, I'm a hunky. I get to judge what the black people doing. Bitch, get your ass home. You don't got no power. You ain't shit. Okay? Because you are not speaking the word of the people. I bet you won't take your bitch ass in there and go let them throw you some bullshit and make you wait a long time for it. I was at that place almost 30 minutes for that. 20 something minutes, probably, or more. Okay? Waiting for my, that's why I said the proof was on the receipt of how long I had been there. And there was nobody else there. Let's be clear. They didn't have any other customers before me or after me. Let's be clear. They didn't even have nobody coming through a drive-through. Let's be clear. There were no other customers but me. It's a reason for that. And since your um, brain is too large, it's retarding you. It's keeping you from just understanding. See, your left part of your brain is dominant, and your right is dead. You're only fucking with one half of your brain. That's why you can only determine one thing. You couldn't see everything that was going on. You could only determine what you had in mind to say to this nigga before you got it. And now you got a good uh, excuse, you thought. Oh yeah, you're an old lady and you acting unrespectable. Bitch, you didn't respect nobody old already. Because even if I see an old person acting disrespectful, I don't deem that as a reason to disrespect them. I did deem that as a reason to speak to them respectfully and ask them what is their reason for their behavior. Because they may have a legitimate reason. I may be on the outside looking in and have judged the matter incorrectly. And so out of respect for my elders, I know you don't have that. You didn't have that at the beginning since you were so quick to toss it to the side. Because y'all ain't raised with nothing. All you doing is proving my point, baby. I got plenty of videos that discuss your kinds, all your kinds, in this chat. Oh yeah, I got videos. Where y'all at? Y'all ain't got nothing to say? What happened? Oh, I didn't block nobody. What happened? I ain't blocked nobody. What happened? What happened? Y'all didn't have no more to say? Hmm. Wow. Bless your heart. I'm gonna tell you how you come from me, baby. You absolutely don't. All you did was make yourself Exhibit A. You know what Exhibit A is? Hmm. I'm sure you don't. I was being facetious. My bad. Exhibit A is you are affirming many of the things that I have spoken in previous broadcasts. So all you're doing is vetting that the things that I have spoken were not spoken in dishonor, but were in fact spoken based upon real life occurrences. Because you brought that on yourself. You didn't know you that you was on display. Just like they thought they was gonna get away with doing what they was doing because they wasn't on display. And your behavior, the fact that, you know, first of all, this is a documentation, okay? And it's a documentation in my real name, okay? If you look on, I had to hurry up and upload this video. I mean, not upload the video, but start a video to capture the event. But if you look on all of my other previous video description section, you will see my real name. Okay? And the reason why you will see my real name is because I ain't hiding like you, babe. I don't have nothing to hide for. In this real ready for raw, you ain't ready, baby. You ain't nearby ready, bitch nigga. You a bitch nigga running around talking about you ready for the raw, pretending like you have some type of honor you upholding. How you upholding honor by trying to disrespect me? How do you manage that? How did the narcissist manage that? You know that. You such an honorable person. Bless your heart. You speaking for the new year? Who new year is it? Happy New Year to you. Who New Year is it? Mm, mm. Who New Year is this? For people who base their life on a day of a calendar, when any day is a good day for positivity. So what the fuck it being? I don't mean no disrespect to the people saying Happy New Year, but what the fuck? I'm talking about the man who claimed, oh, y'all arguing, it's New Year's, you know. I understand that, okay? because I can balance things out. I can understand why a person would say that. But I also understand why this thing that's hiding behind a fake name, pretending he's ready for realness and ready for raw life. And then you show him real raw life and then he has a problem with it. Oh, Lord, have mercy, Jesus. No. Lord, have mercy, Jesus. And then you had the other person that said, clean your car. Okay. Um, as a matter of fact, and I have witnesses, I've been cleaning my car all day, baby. It just seemed like I'm cleaning it now. It seemed like I don't never get done with cleaning my car. So you're right, I do need to clean my car. I need to keep cleaning my car like I've been doing, which I ain't need no instructions from a peon, but thank you. You're right. I did, and then I had a roach problem. If you want to talk about me, baby, let me tell you something. I had a problem with roaches too. One of my broadcasts, a roach ran. You got the. I wish I could tell you which one it was, so I can get a free rose, so you can talk about my roaches. But you'll come across it. Just watch some more of my videos, baby. Just watch a few more of my video. They said I wanted some rules. Bless they heart. Did they say I wanted some rules? Yeah. Y'all heard that? And y'all see that? Come look in the comment section. They said I want some views. Who they talking about, baby? They must don't know Candy. Bless they heart. Bless they heart. This bitch nigga say I want a view. Baby, I'm being listened to and heard and seen all over this world. You say I want a view from you? I want you to not view me. I want you to pretend like I don't even exist in the world like I did before you brought your bitch ass over here. You don't exist anyway, you dead. You void of understanding. Because you would maybe publicize an incident because you wanted a view. Okay. Um, or you jealous because you didn't think of that. You done went through all kinds of shit happening. You didn't even think that maybe you should record this bullshit going down. You was too stupid. Bless your heart. You was too stupid to know you needed to record it. The inappropriate behavior that's going on with transactions with your finances. I'm sure a lot of people are fucking you. And to everybody who watch my broadcast that are learning these processes, y'all remember I said they are allowed. I'm talking to some real G's. I ain't talking to y'all. Hold on. Y'all just put, I'm sidelining y'all, the peon factory over here, right here in the chat section right now. I'm talking to the G's. Talking straight over your head. You don't know what the fuck going on. Anyway, you see how I told y'all that all the promises in the book ain't yours. These is the people I'm saying. All of us, they better not. Man, come on now. These people, they belong on a job. working and manning somebody. They peons. They don't have no business, you know, uh, doing nothing else but what they doing. And you can't bring these people out of darkness. They ain't gonna do. All they do is shit on your what you call that? Um, they like pigeon. They got pigeon mentalities. Anytime you try to bring they clean up and stuff like that and make things presentable, they come and shit on it. They pigeons, all they did was come all in the chat and drop shit all over the place in the chat and then telling me to clean up while they dropping shit. While they dropping shit everywhere, they tell me to clean up. Oh, wow. Bitch, what you think this is? Motherfucking oil slimming day? Bitch, I clean up when I get ready to. I'm always cleaning up. You talking to the wrong bitch about cleaning something. Stay cleaning. Been cleaning all morning. My head motherfucking raw now for motherfucking cleaning Clorox all motherfucking morning. First started by straightening my car out because I picked up a big load of shit yesterday. And, you know, it was like I was motivated to get it, but like in a lazy mood, kind of. So I went on and got it, but I didn't organize. I semi-organized it to get it in, but I didn't put it in an organized manner like I normally do. And so it caused me double trouble in the end. But I did it the lazy way. I just was chunking stuff in the car any kind of way I could get it in. So it was already running late last night. So I taken my like all the stuff that was like big items that I picked up, and I took it to my shop. I went you know, just got it out, threw it in, and so everything's in array, even the shit I threw in the damn shop. I tell you some shit you can't see, nosy bitch. You won't see something. Open sesame, ho. Open your mouth, let me put this dick in it. Um, a lot of people is holding people nuts. With um all this kind of dig in the booty ass shit talking. Like you trying to correct somebody. Bitch, you can't even correct your own motherfucking children's. You a child your damn self. Don't no children's belong on this motherfucking channel now. This ain't for minors. Y'all did right. Y'all brought y'all ass through, shit it all over the place and left. Hey, Tim Tam. You sure is leaving a Habib. This person said, you ordered let me put this, pin this shit. You ordered the one menu and having a bad time. Am I having a bad time? What's bad about what I'm having? Wow. That's how you determine that. Bless your heart. You're doing the best you can, sweetie. You're doing the best you can. I'm having a bad time. having a bad time would be that I couldn't afford to buy it in the first place. You say I'm having a bad time? Bless your heart. Bless your heart. You're doing the best you can. Bless your heart. You say I'm having a bad time. That's what she said. Bless her heart. She say I'm having a bad time. I am having a bad time. That bitch gave me all these dirty looking ass ones. And she should have gave me a a star note after all of that. But these dollars got some blood on them. They got some blood in the streets. I like these dollars. I'm gonna show you the dollars she gave me. They got some blood on them. That's you. That's y'all. Y'all hands is bloody with this on it. All the commenters. All of y'all hands is bloody with this on it. You see that? That's why she gave me these more dollars for y'all. Y'all hands is bloody with dishonor. See that? They stained. Blood in the street. Stained. No good for nothing. Turn this motherfucker's nasty ass motherfuckers back in. Look at that bloody. Bloody, 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 bloody. Y'all going for blood. I see you. But thank you for deposing your inner true beings. And you think you smart by doing it in a fake name. But what you don't realize is even when you do it in your fake name, it's evidence because it's got to be a person behind there saying that. Ain't no bots going in nobody chats just spewing out random racist remarks. Only white people is doing that. And other races, fake ass Indian, Iranian people and stuff like that do shit like this. You know. Uh, you know, just dishonorable people. Only dishonorable people do that. And people who are trying to steal other people's heritage, they want you to leave they dumbass workers alone over there at Burger King. They let them dumb motherfuckers stay over there and don't never want no better job than that because these white people, they want to keep their crumb ass jobs too. They got crumb ass jobs they think is better than the people at Burger King, and they trying to act like they got sympathy on the people at Burger King, but really they want you to be at Burger King old as shit, still working at motherfucking Burger King at 40-52. Man, come on here. Come on here. Come on here, baby. Come on here, baby. Come on here, baby. What you got to say about it? What you got to say about it? Come on, baby. I got something for you. What more you got to say? I gonna read you, ho. I gonna read you. I gonna read you. Uh-huh. You ready? Cause I'm gonna tell you now. Baby. I don't need you. I don't need your likes. I don't need you. I prefer your dislikes because I'm trying to get my dislikes up. Everybody else wants the likes. I need y'all to hit that motherfucking dislike button. Go! Hit that motherfucking dislike button. Go! bitch, nigga, go. Hit that motherfucking dislike button, bitch, go. Hit that motherfucking dislike button, bitch, go. Hit that motherfucking dislike button, go, nigga, go. All bitch niggas hit the dislike button. Now. Tell Google you do not like this motherfucking real ass bitch. Not at all. Get your shit on record, baby. You don't want this kind of shit going on. People being real and shit. You don't want this shit. Gotta stand up for yourself. Stand up for your sorry self. And dislike this goddamn video, bitch. Stand up for your motherfucking self for a change. You got something? I'm holding your balls, ho. I'm holding your balls. Push the dislike button. Because you wasn't even invited here. I know that. You don't even have no business here. You wasn't invited here. We got specific criteria of people that we solicit for this channel, sweetie. And this is a private channel. Okay? So if you upset about what's going on on this private channel, you need to get your ass out. You wasn't welcome no way. Did I say that? I meant it. That part. I'm cleaning up still. You know, I'm always cleaning up. Ain't got no problem with you telling me I need to clean up. Thank you. Because I'm balanced. Yeah. Very balanced. And I don't hate y'all. Y'all hate y'allself shit. Y'all don't need no extra hatred going on. Y'all hate yourself. You ain't doing that because you love yourself. You doing that because you hate yourself. And you think, I don't know, maybe you think if you get me down or I'm beneath you, you say that makes me beneath you or something. I don't know. Oh yeah, you just showed. I told you about the bitch niggas be lurking in the cut, looking to see if I fuck up. Oh yeah, they be looking and lurking and waiting. Oh, wait till she shows something I could say. Oh, you did this wrong. Aha! Oh, jump out the bushes ass. Okay. Man, if you don't get your bitch ass up off my shit. Jumped out the bushes ass motherfucker. These hoes jumped out the bushes. I ain't never seen these people before. These people ain't never seen me before. They just come out the blue, out the woodwork with this. Who let them dogs out? Hey, 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 hey. Who let them dogs out? Y'all better get these motherfuckers before I turn them into a pup. Come get your dog before I turn them into a pup. Come get your motherfucking dog. I kick the shit out you, motherfucker. I kick the shit out of you, Chihuahua. These motherfucker Chihuahua, goddamn me spirits. These Chihuahua, I kick the shit out of you. Can't stand a motherfucking barking ass Chihuahua. I kick the shit out that bitch. Kick your motherfucking ass up in the air like I'm trying to kick a motherfucking field goal, bitch. I can't stand a motherfucking Chihuahua. Them Chihuahua spirits. They run around just barking all the time for no fucking reason. Get on your motherfucking nerves. Kick the shit out that bitch. Shut your motherfucking ass up, bitch. Making all that motherfucking noise. Your bitch ass supposed to bark when something going on wrong. Your bitch ass come over here thinking you taking up for the Burger King workers. Oh wow. You know, in the Bible, we can finna talk about Bibles and bills. In the Bible they have these people that call themselves trying to accuse Jesus of doing something wrong, right? So they came to him and started trying to come with some bullshit about he was wrong for healing people on the Sabbath day. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So he was wrong. It was a certain day you can heal somebody. Huh? And so you couldn't heal nobody no days, right? Let's examine what's going on here. You couldn't heal nobody no days. All right. You couldn't do shit on your channel to help nobody. So you brought your peon pavilion over here on my channel and want to obstruct justice, okay? Claiming to be in defense of who and of what? Because this broadcast is intended for one purpose only. Views ain't got a goddamn thing to do with it. I was taking film because them people was acting real bad before I got the camera. They chimed down after I got them on camera for your information. They was acting real ghetto. That's what made me go get the camera. I probably didn't have it with me intending for some shit to pop off. If I had to go get the camera. So it's a lot that occurred. And since you too slow to, another normal, reasonable person could have calculated that this got to be being filmed in the middle of something. This didn't just pop off because you didn't see the beginning. It obviously was not filmed in the beginning. That should have been obvious. When I said I left out and came back in in the raw footage. Raw footage meaning it was occurring as you was watching it. I have not uploaded this video. It's still live. Still occurring. Still in process. Still moving. Huh? And if I did that for views, why wouldn't I put a catchy title? Huh? You ain't thinking because you ain't allowed to think. You dead. Who got your nuts and a dick in your mouth that's not allowing you to speak to the point where you got to create a troll account to speak in? You got to create a facade and a mask to speak because somebody has suppressed your dumbass opinion and they probably had every right. I mean, not probably, you are showing evidence that they had every right to suppress your opinion because you don't know shit. That's why your vote don't count. Okay? Let's be understood. Okay? Let's be understood. Documentation is extremely important, and it's being well documented in this broadcast that if you come for me, I'm going to thrash you. I'm going to strike you like lightning because you come for me. Are we clear? Are we clear? Bitch nigga, do not, do not, do not. I'm going to tell you how you come for me. You absolutely do not. You don't do it. That's how. Just don't. It's not going to work out well for you. You're going to be just like you is. Unblocked. And still you blocked yourself. I ain't stop y'all from speaking. Y'all didn't have no more to say. That's all you full of. Nothing. Nothing plus nothing. It give you what? Zero. 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 Okay? Zero. Absolutely nothing. No value. No advice. You know what that was? That was advice. That's why I hate advice. I wish a motherfucker would try to advise me to do any motherfucking thing. Bitch nigga, let me tell you something. I advise you. You can't advise me to do a motherfucking thing. You too dumb to advise yourself not to be all acting like that in public. Is your parents proud of you, bitch? Is your parents proud of you? They proud of you? Oh, that's good. Bless their heart. They ain't shit either. That's what that tell me. That your parents ain't shit. That's why you ain't shit. And all y'all doing is out here perpetuating ain't shit motherfuckers. Like Bill Burr said, somebody got to speak up and say we got to off these motherfuckers. We gonna need to off some people. We got too many dumbass people in the world, and some of you motherfuckers got to go. It's y'all outnumbering us, and it's always been that way, but it's getting out of control. It's an infestation of peons going on. It's an infestation. It's like them motherfucking roaches that was running around on my broadcast. That's what they is, pests. Running around on my broadcast. I got me some roast beef for you hoes. Oh yeah, I got me some roast beef. I got a double can. I got two motherfucking, the double pack for that ass. And I got some motherfucking 4-pack of foggers for you hoes. I'm here to spray this motherfucker out and eradicate you hoes. You got me fucked up. Bitch, please. Now, you see that? You see that yourself? Baby, I don't have to block nobody. Now, if they come in here and say something, one time somebody came in my broadcast and said something like nasty, like real nasty. So I blocked his ass for the broadcast, but he still can come back in later. He had to be, they thought they was going to be blocked. They was shocked when they could make another comment, and another one, and another one, and another. Ooh, she ain't blocked us. I can say something else. And shit. No motherfuckers were happy to the son of a bitch. They said, ooh, she ain't blocked us. They already knew, that's why they came in their troll account. You're like, okay, if she blocked this account, I don't give a fuck. So they came in, made their ugly comments. That's why my credibility card was lost for a while. And when I was cleaning up, I found them hoes. So whoever said that, you right. I did need to clean up, but that's done already. So I don't need no further instructions on that. You're a little late to the giddy up, baby. You're a little late to the giddy up. Thank you, though. Thank you for letting us know you're a little slow and everything. We had to wait on 1:51, 52 on the clock. We waiting on you, baby, and everything, and hoping we can um we hoping we can get you where you gotta go, sweetie, and everything. Just come on, come on, baby, just come on this here way right here to the left, okay? Cause this not for electricians. This not a broadcast for electricians, okay? You ain't gonna get me upset by what you said. I don't know what part you didn't understand about this broadcast. I wasn't upset by what they said. I was upset by what they did, okay? They offered crappy service and they refused to give me a refund. Some dummy in the section said all you had to do was ask for your money back or something like that, or get a refund. Dumbass. I had asked for that. That's the reason why I got the camera. They had refused me. I know you. Did you not? Wait a minute. You didn't. I know. Okay. It's just me asking that. We already know the answer to that. But as you were, this segment of the broadcast, aside from the prelude, 1:54:20 on the clock when I said it. Aside from the prelude of this broadcast, if we take into consideration on the ledger, all right, and we weigh out what all has been said up until this point, 1:54, 54 on the clock when I said it's 58 the back of them. If you weigh out everything that's been said on this broadcast and everything that you can view or visualize in your purview, if what you came up with is that you agree with the commenters in the chat, then please unsubscribe to this channel, first of all. Second of all, I need you to dislike this video. You can do that first of all, second of all, any kind of order you want to. You're sovereign. And um, all the people who don't understand why the documentation of this incident was necessary. You have no business uh, writing any documents, uh, doing any processes or anything, any of that, until you learn why that was important to document. One. Two, why I did everything that I did and how I did it. Okay. If you can't see the different elements, I'm making it established in the contract that you don't give refunds. Okay. First of all, I have attended many Burger King establishments. I don't know where these commenters are from, but if you from Houston and you've been to uh, the Burger King located on the corner of Kidwell and North Shepherd, or the Burger King located on Tidwell and 45 North, you know exactly what I'm talking about, okay? This is a common behavior, ghetto-ass behavior of people who work at Burger King, okay? And it's in these specific areas that, like, black people near areas, is where they're doing it. Notice the locations, the specific locations, because in my area where I live, Swiggy, in my area, I was at going to somebody, see someone else in a lower value area, okay? But in my area that I normally patronize, for your information, uh, those people, if you complain, they offer you your money back off the rip. They ask you, do you want a refund? Or, because some people are complaining they don't want to wait for those items to be cooked and brought to them in a sufficient manner. And so people will get mad and just say, I want my money back. So they'll beat you to the punch and say, we'll just give you your money back. Don't come here no more or whatever. Um, or, not even just tell you you can't come anymore. They'll just give you your money back. They don't want that kind of bad energy. They don't have to. And for your information, um, Burger King workers ain't doing shit but punching buttons. How hard is these hoes working, baby? They got retarded buttons for them on the register. You do know that. Retarded buttons is The buttons don't even have numbers no more. They have pictures, like when you was in elementary school. They got pictures on them, okay, for the retards. We don't even use words no more. We're using pictures for them. Bless their heart. Bless their heart. You right. Them people don't get paid enough to push them buttons with them pictures on it and come in there and tend to one customer. One motherfucking customer. One. I was the only customer. The only one. And I had been the only one for the whole time before I walked up to the counter. Because before I even went there, I was finna go to the gas station. I was parked at the gas pump. And I went to the restroom. Not one customer. In all of that time I was there, not one customer. Why they made me wait for a long time for my food, which I didn't mind if it's fresh. No customers. I was the only. No customers in the drive-through. No customers walking in. How hard you say they working? And how much money do they need to tend to one customer? And they did a lousy job of that. Out of all five of them, it was, let's see, one, two, three, the two black ladies, and the mess, three people. Out of all three of them, uh, you mean to tell me out of all three of them, plus the other workers that was there, the Hispanic man who made the four poppers, mm, nobody couldn't figure out that um, perhaps we don't have no customers because we mistreating people. Who ever thought about did it? Oh, I know y'all. Oh, ain't no sense in me even asking. Did y'all think about that? Because no, you didn't. You ain't had no intentions on being fair about nothing. You just hunkies, and that's what hunkies do. Racist ass hunkies that don't see nothing but racism. What kind of way can I divide us? What kind of way can I create chaos and perpetuate it amongst the black people? Guess what? You ain't perpetuating no nothing amongst between me and them because I don't hate them. I know they being used by you and people of your kind. So I don't hate my people. I love my people. Them the children of disobedience, but they are the children of the Most High. hmm You a mistake, baby. You a fucking mistake. You're a mistake because you mistaken yourself to have some kind of power that you don't have. You're a mistake because you thought that you could perpetuate some type of hatred or evil. I don't even hate you. You still ain't blocked? Come on in, put the 2 cents in. That's all you got, right? 2 cents. You can't calculate nothing else past that. You got an account, that's one. And you can write something, that's two. And that's it. You ain't got nothing else. That's all you working with, baby. Is 2 cents. You can't add nothing with that. You can't calculate nothing to that. You know. It is what it is. Just 2 cents. Can't buy shit with it. They used to have penny candy. Well, I guess they investing in penny stocks. Penny comment, a penny and comment stocks. What's good, Brandon? I broadcast this occurrence because a lot of people are cowarding to writing nice, nasty documents to different corporations and such. And the problem with that is not that you're writing documents, it's that people are not getting sufficient enough evidence to support what's going on in the corporate arena, okay? The reason that they have the agencies for you to report things, okay, is because we, the people, we are the governing. We gotta stop looking for this imaginary government. There is no government. You are the government. The people, when you accept the terms upon which people are consistently doing this, is creating a precedence of behaviors, okay? And it's become acceptable to cheat people out of their money. That's what this is about. It's not acceptable behavior, okay? Even the comment section, that's unacceptable behavior for adults. It's just unacceptable. Now, in the bills of exchange, we're learning what? I taught you all about accepting things. I can accept that even the people who bipolar and may not have learned no manners yet, that they got to get on the job, they got to learn, they got to have experiences. Okay? But what I am saying is this. You don't let them behave in this manner, though. They're not learning if you let them behave in this manner. Continue to behave in this manner. That's what's good. Not letting shit just go on. That's how like people and they children, they hit them back or something when they small. And they let them do that. He hit me back. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. And then if he hit you at a timely manner, where you made him mad because you took something from him or done something, that means that child very well was at an age where they understood hitting. Okay? They had learned that. So you got to learn them, no, you cannot hit mama. You cannot hit daddy. You cannot hit. You don't even know what hitting is about yet. You tap that hand. Ta-ta. Nope. Don't hit mama. No. You have to stop it. You don't let them wait until they disrespectful and a teenager and calling you all kinds of bitches and hoes and fuck you and this and that, and they 12 and 13. I stump a motherfucking mud hole in my son. Man, I wish a motherfucker would. I don't tolerate no disrespect. And if you an adult and you being disrespectful, I'ma handle you like a child, like a minor. Because you're behaving like a minor. And you raising your fucking children like animals. What the fuck this is? The Wild Wild West? How do you get disrespectful, dishonorable adults? They started out as children without no motherfucking home training. That's how. People not having no honor in their name. Your word ain't bond. Your word ain't shit. That's why I say, Master, stop telling people they got millions of dollars in the trust. You don't got a motherfucking thing. You ain't even said nothing to build no fucking value. I ain't talking about Master. Master got some nice songs. I'm saying he need to stop telling everybody they got millions of dollars somewhere. For what? For what? What the fuck they did? Besides scroll around on YouTube harassing people. Money for what? They showing they don't even deserve to even have access to a phone or a motherfucking internet. Or a goddamn YouTube account. If that's what you choose to use with the power within your hands, to go around and degrade another person that's trying to help people to stand up for themselves. You sorry, bitch, you don't even deserve to have a motherfucking cell phone, internet service, or none of that. We need the caveman restrict your ass from any kind of internet service. With that shit you pulling. Running around stealing people content. Acting like you created something. You ain't created a motherfucking thing. All you did is create these people like this here. But come in somebody chat and think what they got to say is important. Now I got one commenter here, Brandon. He came in, spoke like a normal human being. But he came in after all of the shenanigans was already gone on. Then I had a comment pinned here. This motherfucker done came in the chat talking all kind of shit and then said, "To God be the glory." Wow. What God? What God is that? He gonna be glorified in, he's glorified in how I handle myself. I know that. That's for sure. That's for sure. He definitely 2021 on the clock. He definitely glorified in how I handle myself.